我又受伤了呢。你看奇怪嘞。哎呀，干！东西呀、啊！干我怎么？灰狼队啊！
You saw, you followed this young man coming in.
Alworth, Thompson, Russell 交给我。阵容真的蛮厉害的。
The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it. Hey, Allie.
Rudy Gobert has had his skeptics. He said, quote, "No one ever thought I could be an NBA player or one of the leaders on my team. It's the story of my life and something that I embrace. The better you get, the more people talk, so I take every criticism as a compliment."
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson, the 2, with Wiggins at the 3. JaVale McGee out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Jalen Noel. And it's Edwards in at the small forward position. We are going to see a lot of action on the perimeter in this one. Clark, these teams are skilled three-point shooters.
I would not disagree with any of that, B.A. We'll see, though, which side is able to disrupt the opposing shooters. I mean, defense is going to play a role in this. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And here's Curry for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Let's go with 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Curry with it. 33 points last game.
我跟你说啊
From the arc. That won't go either for Curry.
客场有点难
And
投
about a
啊。
minute gone in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Gobert, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Noel, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Curry, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game.
Oh.
Here's Simmons, lays it up and banks it in.
There they go.
烫死的那个防守应该很烂，
The
所以
Timberwolves
说
have gone 1 for 3
害
so
怕
far.
他。
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Now here's Edwards. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that
让我
shot.
科里下去是不是？
Thompson outside. Pass to Poole. Back to Thompson. The three is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Russell from outside hits a three-pointer.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
McGee passes to Poole. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3,
双
you
塔对
fire
双
3
塔
of your own.
我跟你说
Boom.，
Now here's Russell.
双塔
Taking
对双
command on
塔。
offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. Here's Noel. Defended by Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Towns passes to Russell. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point
靠
play.
腰哦
It's going to go on Jordan Poole. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Simmons. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
Pass to Noel. Now Edwards.
比赛还长了。
Here's Towns. Simmons defending. Yep, that one goes. You know what,
Wow.
Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
为什么我没
Well,
跳
the
起来？
numbers don't lie, man. This guy, BA, has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys
真的假
can
的？我
match up
跟你
with
说，
those
我每一
numbers.
球都跟你吃
Very
了
few.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Noel. Now here's Towns. Simmons defending. Pulls up on the wing. And another basket for Minnesota.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Simmons uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons has got 8 points.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
They pulled out the last one against this team because they didn't waste their chances at the foul line.
We've talked about it so many times. Free throw such a big part of the recipe for winning. I mean, that can be the difference. Nobody's guarding you. It's just you and your routine and the rim. And they got the job done at the line.
Here's Prince, averaging around 6 a game. From deep three-point range, Dozier can't get it to go.
换我了啦
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Back to Poole. Wiggins outside. Ooh, it's stolen
靠
away.
腰他的，
The three from Russell. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 10.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Simmons against Russell. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Simmons. 10 points for him, and the shot goes in.
Time after time, it's Ben Simmons' time. The Australian looking fabulous tonight.
Pass to Prince. Reed with it. Outside Russell from deep. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Count it. Good. Simmons has got 14 points for the game.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
Oh, Simmons with the block.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for Minnesota. He put together 10 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Kaminga is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's McGee in at the center position. Outside Russell, just 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range. Edwards has got his second basket of the game.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. Pass to Prince. Russell with the ball. He's covered by Curry. Russell against Curry. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Noel, he's checked in for Prince. The Warriors also with a sub. Poole, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Here's Curry. It's good. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And that was the mobile 1 drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Back to Russell. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Russell against Curry. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Curry.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Noel. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Noel's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Now Thompson. McGee passes to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Back to McGee. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. Well, Grant, you were a 7-time All-Star and the first rookie to lead NBA All-Star fan voting.
You know, B.A., I'm still overwhelmed at that accomplishment. It surprised me. I mean, such a humbling experience. A chance to play alongside guys like Scotty and Shaq and Penny. I mean, it was so special.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Curry passes to Kaminga. Count that one. Kaminga's gotten his first points of the night.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
On the wing, Noel, defended by Thompson. On the wing, Noel. In his last outing, 16 points for him. The shot's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Curry. It's good. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Dozier is subbed in for Towns. And Golden State also making a switch. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Poole. And there's 1:45 left in the second period. Back to Noel. Up top, Anderson shoots over Kaminga. Anderson can't get it to go. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Pass to Prince. Reed against Looney. Here's Noel. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Shot from the top of the key. Out to Thompson. Another shot. He gets it in there. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, are they shooting the three extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
Pass to Prince. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Warriors leading. And here's Curry. He's got 10. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Thompson outside. Launches it. Kept alive. Outside Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Pass to Dozier. To stop the run. The shot, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know,
and so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board, showing some real tenacity every time a shot goes up. They carve out this.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
At the forward spots, it's Edwards and Towns. Jalen Noel out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Thompson outside. Now here's Simmons, tightly guarded. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Back to Noel. Knocks down the long J. Noel's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Curry. Good on the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Edwards with it, picked up by Simmons. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Golden State calls timeout.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Pass to Russell. Puts it up. And another basket for Minnesota. The practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Here's Noel. Now here's Towns. The 3. Rebound by Wiggins.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. From downtown. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Prince is subbed in for Noel. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Klay Thompson. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
He hits the second from the line.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
Wiggins against Edwards. And the shot goes down. Edwards has got 8.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. Poole for 3. Buries it from 3. He has 6.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Here's Prince. Here's Towns. He's got 6. The Warriors pull it in. Simmons has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
and it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Dozier comes in for Anthony Edwards. Kaminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. .156 left in the third. On the wing, Curry. Looney passes to Curry. Jacks up a three and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to Dozier. Here's Prince. And here's Anderson. To the inside. Dozier. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Curry. And that one drops. Curry's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Here's Dozier. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. Out to the wing. The three from Russell. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Poole from long range. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Dozier, guarded by Poole.
真正看他打球的动作速度很慢，这样很容易快的。
Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Curry. There's the three. Another three for Golden State.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Poole and Thompson man the backcourt. Jonathan Kaminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Offensive rebound. Great D that time from McGee. The Warriors shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Off target from 3-point range. Minnesota has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Inside. The kick out to Edwards. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Golden State also making a switch. Simmons is checked in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert. a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Shots good by Towns.
That one looking good the whole way, guys. I mean, for a young center, Towns very mindful of his shot mechanics.
Simmons against Russell. The shake. Ben Simmons getting it done. What a move. Simmons has got 26.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Diplomatic 民主吧 Democrat.
Here's Noel. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Hauled in by McGee.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And here's Curry for 3. The shot won't fall. And Minnesota will come the other way. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
B.A., I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
McGee passes to Curry. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Edwards. Here's Noel. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. To the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards with it. Now Thompson defending. An open look for Russell. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
The kick out to Wiggins. This one for 3. And the Warriors miss again. Minnesota has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Shot is good by Edwards.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Golden State calls timeout. They're ahead by 13. There's 1:34 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
You know, you look at the stat sheet, and it's obvious that this game was his from the start. I mean, his scoring has been great, but he's also done a bunch of other stuff well, too. That's why his team has continued to go through him time and time again, because he's produced at a high level.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Thompson outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win for the Warriors.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ben Simmons.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Outside Russell.
Oh.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Curry passes to Simmons, and that one drops for him.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts, a short center who still makes his presence felt.
Shoots. Again, Golden State.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
18分啊，好厉害哦！我可不可以不要用这个啊？就是这个啊。对位哈，一定要这个，我想一下，汤姆森。我这个 Simmons 守他，这个汤姆森守他。哎，干妈的，我很多钱，干我每个都是蛮厉害的。汤姆森守他好了，那个 Wiggins 是守他，我来守他。那可以这样子。
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, GA.
Thanks very much. Now, with that ACL injury, Jamal Murray has had a lot to...
Absolutely, David. Thanks. And now the Golden State Warriors starters.
这个哈，金块队的全员到齐的话，本身的实力也是冠军级别。
And for the Nuggets,
现在一定是要
the forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon.
哎，完了，两个都穿白色，我选错了啦。
And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many times you're told we're not going to trade you, you're our guy, it's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret keepers.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Murray with it. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Gordon, the pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Thompson outside. Pass to Simmons. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by
Murray.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Wiggins following the score by Jamal Murray. McGee finds Curry. Now Simmons makes it off the glass. Simmons got his second bucket tonight.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Jokic. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Here's Murray. And it's Curry with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
这个 Golden 推不进去。
Simmons dishes to Wiggins. Three-pointer. Denver grabs the miss. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
His first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game, that's got to be a feel-good.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. It's a three-point game. Passes to Reed.
Reed 是谁啊？不要跟我说新秀
Thompson against Porter.
超烂的。
Murray outside. Porter kicks to Murray. Over Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Jokic. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kaminga comes in for Simmons, and Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
Now here's Brown. Highland misses. Kaminga with it. Outguarded by Murray. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Highland. And it's all evened up.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible. And he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. They get it back. The kick out to Poole. Looney passes to Curry. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Inside, Haji. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Here's Wiggins. The kick out to Poole. Lets the three fly. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Murray, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Count the basket.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
Brown outside. Here's Highland, guarded by Kerr. Outside for Murray. The pass to Najee. Back to Murray. All sorts of time. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Well, you give up any kind of space like that to Jamal Murray, even from the mid-range, he'll torch you.
And here's Poole for three. Doesn't go for him. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors lead by 3. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The guard spots filled by Poole and Thompson. Kaminga out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Looney in at the center position. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Here's Simmons. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Outside Porter. Now, here is Reed. Defended by Kaminga. Back to Porter. Kicks it to Reed. The 3. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 5 points so far.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Back to Poole. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson fighting Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
That's a good look from Clay right there. Just the court awareness. And that guy was wide open.
The Nuggets trail by 6.
And sitting out for over 2 years due to devastating injuries. It is so good to see Klay Thompson back on the court.
I love it, and he's been so competitive with himself to fight through this injury and also to regain that form. There had to have been a lot of questions with over 900 days off. Can I get back to that level? And I believe that he wasn't even fully healthy during the finals, so we're going to see a more confident Klay this year.
Here's Poole. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Fires the 3. Denver the rebound. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Jokic.
This is a nice battle inside. It's a matchup where Jokic has the size and the moves to probably take advantage of the defense. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Passes it to Highland. Shoots over Poole. They get it again. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
In the painted area at that kind of size, Jokic is a rock that's not moving around.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for JaVale McGee. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jonathan Kaminga. And Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. Back to Murray from the arc. Jokic trying to free himself up. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Wiggins kicks to Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Brown wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Simmons. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to them?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Covington, it gets underappreciated, but guy who runs the floor, he'll guard a bunch of different positions. He'll hit three-point shots. That's a lot of complimentary stuff.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Brown outside. He kicks it to Porter. Now the pass to Murray. And here's Covington. Shot clock at 6. Here's Naji. Thompson with the rebound. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Good work there as it goes.
Toughness there from Andrew Wiggins. Would like to see more baskets like that one from him.
And there's a technique Jamal Murray uses that's pretty rare in the NBA. This guy practices meditation every day.
Well, I love that he does that, and he credits that focus for his ability to stay in the moment. And Greg, you and I have seen some moments from one Jamal Murray. I'm very excited about his return to his full capacity and what he's going to be capable of doing.
Jeff Green is checked in for Denver.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Murray, the pass to Naji. Kicks to Brown. Down low, Murray. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Thompson outside. Back to Simmons. They're unable to get that one.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot.
Your Nuggets. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. It's fair to say that the second quarter belonged to them. They've now got a 9-point edge heading into the second half. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. Not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And Kenny, what did you think about Denver?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything on your shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that'll do it for our halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Jamal Murray is out there with Reed. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
Porter against Thompson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic inside, guarded by McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Murray kicks to Reed. Outside Porter. Curry against Reed. Pass to Murray. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Jonathan Kaminga. He's checked in for Simmons. Here's Murray up on top. Covered by Wiggins. Wiggins with the block.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. This is it to McGee. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Robert Covington's checked in for Michael Porter. Poole's checked in for the Warriors.
The 3rd quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Curry passes to Kaminga. Thompson for the triple. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Everything going to plan here to start the 3rd. 80% shooting thus far.
Murray against Poole. Shoots a fader. It's blocked. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. The Nuggets making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Out to the right wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Cans the shot from the wing. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
And he's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gordon with no one around. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Jokic doing a better job as the years have gone on, just drawing more contact and getting to the line. And that's a good thing. He's an over 80% shooter there.
The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in.
Well, there's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple doubles might just take the cake.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Reed. Here he goes. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. He might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Reed the pass to Jokic. Over Kaminga. Jokic, no good. Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
To the middle. And Jokic slams it in.
And the choker right now is dealing. All-around game from him, reminding all of us he can pile up the points.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Bruce Brown in for Aaron Gordon.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Reed. Here's Naji, defended by Kaminga. Brown against Thompson. 5 on the clock. Brown the pass to Naji. In the corner, Reed with it. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pushing it up. Thompson from long range. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The pass to Highland. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Jokic. 16 points for Jokic.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Curry with the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Highland passes to Jokic. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Curry, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. It's going to be on Jokic.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
And so Murray nails both of them. Here's Poole. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. Ben Simmons is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Outside Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Gordon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Murray against Curry. To the inside. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Wiggins outside. Takes the 3. And he stays with it. Outside Curry. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pass to Porter. Outside for Murray. Gordon trying to break loose. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Curry, good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Denver calls timeout.
那个教练的衣服哈，那个我现在看那个观众里面啊，也是有穿很多便服的。我觉得他那个球员在进场的时候不要穿西装，你可以拿一些那个他们那个观众里面的衣服来穿就好。
Here's the three. Curry with the rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Looking to get it going, and the rejection by Curry.
And that's great defensive awareness from Stephen. He sees that shot coming, and he hustles over to get a hand on it.
Wiggins dishes to Curry. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 16. Passes it to Jokic. And again, Denver no good. Now here's Simmons. Outside Curry. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Reed kicks to Gordon. Porter in the corner. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Murray for 3. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Jokic, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Outside for Curry. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Denver's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Reed. They need this one. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. There's the pass to McGee. Dishes it to Curry. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 21 in the game.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Klay Thompson.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. To the paint, here's Murray. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
And Jamal Murray showing that he's capable moving without the ball to find some points.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 17. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And then for Golden State, Markieff Morris is checked in for Simmons. Watanabe comes in for Wiggins. And it's Ntilikina in for Thompson. Curry passes to Morris. Fires from deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Morris. Curry's got 17 points here in the second half. The Nuggets trailed by 20.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2 and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Klay Thompson.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
With the drive, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Outside for Curry. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And here's Smith.
不要投了啦，这个史密斯是
So we see the
传球还
Warriors
蛮
taking
强
the game
的。
here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess.
27分啊！我现在3巨头，真的。打小牛，赶灰狼下去了啦！看一下我们的 Curry 的那个。 哎，3分球4成，还算不错哎，罚球命中率将近9成吧，投篮命中率5成呢。这个 MVP 这个是快180俱乐部的水准了呢，好不好？180俱乐部的水准啊，平均25分，你看跟去年是一样的呢。 你看三分球也是4成多，台湾差不多哎。我现在想要交易那个啦，金块队的那个 Green 啊，因为我刚才看 Green 也没有在被重用啊。 这个家伙，哦，这不能，这不能。我这个密尔斯其实还蛮厉害，蛮好用的。哎，用这个去跟他换好不好？不要就不要吧。再打一场了哦。 全球转播哦，全球转播 ，Looney 我怎么可能会啊？你知道吗？玩这场很简单，只要把维金斯锁定给那个我们的当奇奇就好了。DB 牵手嘞，DB 牵手跑到这里来哦。不的，交给我们的 McGee 啊。这样吧。
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for. It's the NBA on 2K. Allie, it's all.
Well, the Warriors had an.
All right, Allie, thanks. At this stage of the season, it's not unheard of to see teams lose steam. Doris, how do coaches keep their teams motivated for the second half of the year?
I think one thing quality NBA coaches do is they emphasize an NBA regular season is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you are winning or losing, you're always building the foundation of your program. Do you have good defensive habits? Do you share the basketball? Are you committed to winning? Are you about your teammates? So much goes into success.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Bullock in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Ben Simmons is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Curry in at the point. Doncic against Wiggins. Pass to Finney Smith. It's Bullock on the wing. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Doncic missing. Wiggins right side. Back to Thompson. Doncic against Curry. 4-3. Drops in the 3.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Finney Smith to the paint. Here's Doncic, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's Bullock, following the score by Golden State. Puts up a 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Curry passes to Simmons. The kick out. Curry lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, the constant movement of Stephen Curry allows him to get to that catch-and-shoot game. That is beautiful basketball.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Last game for him, he picked up 10.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
McGee finds Thompson. Off target with the 3. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Bullock. Pass to Wood. DiVincenzo on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And Dallas calls time here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for McGee. Kaminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Klay Thompson. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Bertans comes in for Finney Smith. Iguodala's checked in for Bullock. And Green is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Curry. 27 points his last game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win. Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
That one misses. Lets it fly. And there's Curry on the assist by Poole. Curry's got 13.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Doncic hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's the three. And Curry is good for three. 16 points for him.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Iguodala. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
The three from Curry. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists now in this one. Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Doncic. No good on the shot. Looney with some nice D.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Curry, no good. The Mavericks shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
The kick out, Curry. The 3-ball. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic against Curry. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got 5 points.
How about the skills of Dwight Powell down low? Hard for the defense to match up with his length.
And here's Curry for 3. And that's not gonna go. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He was money from deep. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Ben Simmons is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's McGee in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Wood passes to DiVincenzo. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And that one's good. Simmons.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
Pass to Bullock. DiVincenzo with it. Down low. Here's Finney Smith. Outside for Green. Here's Bullock. Second chance effort. Hauled in by McGee.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Shot's good by Thompson.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Dallas calls time here. Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Wood, right side. Back to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. Golden State has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Wood. Green up top, hounded by Wiggins. And it's Green missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Outside Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And it's Green missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic checked in. Outside, DiVincenzo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell comes in for Finney Smith. And Iguodala subbed in for Bullock. Wood finds Iguodala. A shot to stop the drought. Tipped.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Thompson outside. There's the triple. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Doncic outside. The baseline J. Got a hand on it. DiVincenzo against Thompson. Pass to Looney. Takes the three. Another three for Golden State.
I just love the ball movement.
And Dallas calls time here. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Bertans checked in for Wood. It's Iguodala on the wing. Doncic passes to DiVincenzo. Pass to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. So Golden State will take it the other way.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Outside Bertans to halt the run. Looney grabs a miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
The three from Thompson. Rebounded by Bertans. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one belongs to Wiggins. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. The three from Thompson, counted from distance. Thompson's got 12 points.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Poole against Iguodala. Here's Powell. Inside. Here's Bertans. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, we talk about playing to your size. At 6'10", Davis Bertans got to make that look easy.
Poole, the pass to Thompson. Fires for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And the defense has no answer for him here in the second quarter. He is torching them from outside.
Ooh. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. That's tipped. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Thompson finds Looney. Here's Kaminga. He got it up in time, but it would not. And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the next quarter with a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. It was all about Golden State as the game got going. They left no stone unturned. And that's going to do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. Luka Doncic is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bullock in at the 3.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Curry against Doncic. Curry passes to McGee. Out to Thompson. Back to McGee. Now here's Thompson. It's Wiggins on the wing. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. Wiggins has got 7 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Finney Smith up top. To the inside. Here's Wood. The Warriors pull it in. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Curry passes to McGee. And it's good. 2 points.
Whether he's improvising or whether he's running set plays, Steph Curry is an absolute force.
Pass to Bullock. Finney Smith up top. Here's DiVincenzo. Out to Wood. From behind the arc. Again, Wood missing.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Wiggins against Doncic. A shot to stop the run. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 7.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
The kick out to Simmons. From 7. No good off the back of the rim. Soft touch off the glass.
We know the interior is Ben Simmons' comfort zone. He can get his shots at this range.
Doncic against Wiggins. Doncic right side. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lots of room. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Wiggins. The 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Wiggins has got 10.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Bullock. And the layup is good off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Simmons finds Wiggins. Simmons against DiVincenzo. And the shot's good. Simmons has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Bullock. Doncic with it. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Bertans comes in for Finney-Smith. Iguodala's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Green is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Well, the veteran leadership, the unselfish attitude, and the versatility of Andre Iguodala, to me, this guy is excellent at whatever is asked of him.
The 3 from Curry hits the trifecta. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Outside, Green. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Pass to Bertans. On the money from 12 feet away. Bertans has got his 2nd basket.
Well, the shooting ability of Davis Bertans makes him a threat anywhere. That time he gets to the mid-range game.
And here's Curry for 3. The shot no good. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. Iguodala with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. That one's off. Good on the second one. Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Count it. Curry's got 33.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Dinwiddie passes to Powell. Iguodala finds Powell. Right side, Green. Drilled from 11 feet out.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Curry passes to Kaminga. Back to Curry. And here's Poole. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
and just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Patrick Mills. Kevon Looney is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Yuta Watanabe. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2 spot. That's the Warriors 5.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
And here's Mills from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good. The Mavericks making a switch here. Pinson's checked in, and he makes the first but misses the second. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Here's Pinson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Outside Mills. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Mills. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Outside, Green. Here's McClung. Outside, Bertans. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And here's Mills from the arc. Connects from downtown. Mills has got 9 points here in the second half.
How about Patty Mills saying, anything you can do, I can do better. You leave him open from 3, he has the answer.
Oh, Morris with a steal.
Morris.
Pass to Mills. Finished off the break. Mills has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Green, the pass to Bertans. Outside, Green. Doris, in the NBA, more attention is being paid to mental health, more than ever before. And players are taking the lead in raising awareness.
I love that, Brian, because it's such an important issue. Performing between the lines of an NBA floor requires basketball skill, but it requires mental health and strength. And a lot of players, Kevin Love in particular, have been so brave. Credit to the NBA for addressing it and being out front.
Hardy, he's checked in for Green. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Mavericks shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Here's Pinson. Pass to McClung. Out to the right wing. From downtown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Good defensive intensity. But you have to stay in control always.
He's off on the second. he nails the third. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. To the left side wing. From behind the arc. And they get it back. And here's Mills for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Well, the Mavericks shooting around 41%. Here's Pinson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Mills. From deep. Pass to Ntilikina. For 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Pinson. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. 1 minute left to play in the fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Hardy's shot is good.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
With his first shot attempt. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team.
33分哦，可以了。看到了没有 ？All Star。现在 All Star 的这个，我现在是选要 All Star 要选的。选啊选啊。Do you wish to stop the simulation? 好啊，我们看一下哈。哎呦，他们两个都是那个呢，票王是不是？我不喜欢卢卡，因为卢卡打球没有什么不好看。我选就 MB 好了哈。那他先选，那选啊，开始选了啊。他选了 LeBron James 是不是？那我选阿格朗那个字母哥。Yes。 靠，他选 Curry 了。那我选，啊，我想选那个，哦，只能从先发球员票选的先发球员里面选。看我干嘛选监视哈登呢？他选监视哈登，那我就选那个啦。我现在没有一个后卫，你知道吗？干他妈，我没有一个后卫啊！我靠，你这样子，我是2个高个哎。我选 Titan 哦 ，Titan。你选 Leonard 是不是？我选 Joe Moran，好吧？巴特勒，哎 ，Davis 要选哦 ，Davis 要选。他选 Thompson 啊，我不喜欢 Thompson。那个 Mitchell 蛮强的 ，Edwards 啊 ，Edwards 强 ，Mitchell，哈德得不算是一个明星球员 ，Paul George 啊 ，Lavin 好了。阿拉巴约好了，哈勒得真的不算是一个明星球员哦，就这样子吧。好，已经选好了。好吧，那这个就是我们今天的哈，我们今天播到这里哈，播到这个选秀。现在我们47胜6败。好，这样哈，这游戏通。